Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie was said that. Alright. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. Yes. It's not since lately. We've been giving food for a long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have been not while some people are plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval. When people used to fight against people, they have no heart, they're just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. It's not since lately. Watching wicked people laugh for a long time. Watch them back against the wall long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. Oh well. Them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man. Yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. Poverty and state that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic, cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that point, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long, long time. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people get in check long time. It's going on a long, long time. Oh, well, I just wanna know, when did it start and when will it be? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong today. So Rasta, rise up and take matters in my own hands. We're rocking Montreal a long time, fucking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal for a long, long time.
Rocking Montreal.
We put the dance on got this stage show. We keep moving for time.
Pull up. Pull up.
Human Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. We keep people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie was said that. Alright. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. We've been giving good vibes long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long, long time. Oh, well, it has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have the not while some people are plenty. People have no while people suffer everywhere. Some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high long time. It's been going on a long, long time. It's just as safely going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval, when people used to fight against people. They have no heart, they just wicked and evil. All they want to do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately, watching wicked people for a long time. Watch them back against the wall long time. It's been a long, long time. Yes. Oh well, them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man, yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. Poverty and state that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic, cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that point, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long, long time. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people getting checked long time. It's going on a long, long time. Oh, well, I just wanna know, when did it start and where will it begin? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong to them. So Rasta rise up and take matters in my own hand. We're rocking Montreal long time, rocking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal. No Rasta no, we put the dance all and cut this stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta moves slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
Yeah, man.
Now hear this, Motivation Academy, live and direct every day, 7 a.m. right in Montreal. Hear this man a Blackout J.A. I know we can't stall or fall. I hear this now, Motivation Academy, run the rhythm.
He's coming in hot. Yeah. Boom. Live and direct again. We've been going on live and direct for a long time. Like my bro Stevie says, Stevie Culture. That's him. Great man, Stevie. Yeah. Cappy one is here. Wow, you're all already here. I see this. Bliss, Cappy, Red Rose, Bozo. That's great. You know, that's what we need. We need each other for survival. We happen to need each other for survival. What's happening with that light? Here, it's kind of annoying. I don't know. Maybe it's the... We're shining bright today. That's why we have those rays there. I don't know. I don't used to have those, but maybe we're shining extra bright. Maybe that's a sign that we have to shine extra bright. I think we need not only to shine bright, but shine extra bright. you know, we really need to, first of all, we need each other for survival. So for sure, you know, some of us care. No one seems to care, but some of us care. Me, I do care. I do care for a lot of stuff. For a lot of stuff, my drive for caring is very, very well activated. And not caring for me. Caring for me is first of all being present. If you care for life, if you care for other people, if you're going to be present with life, and that's very, very, that's the first step, I think, to realigning. Like I said, just posted a video. I said the alignment is essential. Alignment is essential. Voice your voice, you know, fly like a bird. We all need to break that cage open and start flying like birds and really spread our wings. Spread our wings because the what's going on out there is very, very wicked. There's lots of wicked and evil people, and if we don't, as people, rise, you know, and rise, it's not the freaking, it's just to raise your vibration, you know, get out of the low vibration stuff of distraction and stuff, and start creating something with your life, creating something that's going to be worthwhile, you want to leave a legacy behind. You just don't want to talk. You know, you want to go into action. You want to experience life, go into action, and not only with always with the, you know, we got to do the extra mile. We got to do the extra mile because this is what is needed here in this time on this earth with all the confusion, the nonsense, and all the evil and wicked people. We need to rise, that's for sure. And we need to rise to a level where we even rise above all these things, above the evil, the good, the love, the hate, above all this, because these are just words and concept after all. So we gotta really find a point where we're really attached to the source. This is how I see it. This is to work on yourself. We must work on ourselves to really feel that alignment. You know, it's not just talk about stuff. You want to feel stuff. A lot of us just talk out there. We talk. We chat together. We talk. But, you know, we have to become the fullest of the story and bring something alive here. We are all alive, and we can create something that's alive also. Something that takes life every day, you know, with you in the process. You want to, it's like you want to become the product. You're not working on the product, but you're the product. You're going to be the because we're all gem. We're all real gem, but we got to polish the stone. We're like stone. We're like rough stones, but we got to polish it. We got to polish the stone until we become very, very like smooth. Like the process is smooth. Your process of ascension or alignment, or call it whatever you want. I'm not stuck in words, but your process of just being you, probably is just being you. It's gonna be probably a lot easier if we're more aligned, more more vibrant. Also, more vibrant with life. For me, it's just the vibrancy also that is very important, because that can keep us alive. That keep us alive. The good vibes will keep us alive. That's what Stevie says. That's why we've been surviving, because of the good vibes. Together, we keep, just look at where we come from, like 200 years ago to now. Now we have internet. We have all kinds of stuff to spread the news, to spread the love, to spread the news, to spread what I come to do here might inspire others also, like others inspire me, but that's how we need each other for survival. We need surround yourself with stuff that inspire you. Very important. If you surround yourself with distraction, you'll be distracted. Not going to be into action. You want to taste the action also to a point where it scares you a little bit. What you do, if what you're about to do is scaring you a little bit, that means you're doing the right thing. Every day when I come here, I get that feeling inside. I'm not scared, but I always have that excitement, that thrill to come here. It's like getting up on stage. It's the same thing, because there's not, to me, it's even, I think, on stage you have the people in front of you, but here I don't know who's watching. So it's even, the example I leave here is very important to my view, because I never know who's watching. You know, I have children. There is children in the world, so that's the ones we need to guide. You know, some adults are so brainwashed you cannot rescue them. You cannot rescue them, and I have no intention to rescue them. We have to rescue ourselves, but the children need guidance. So if I come here and be the clown all the time, and what I say is really not in alignment with what I am, that doesn't work. That's fake. That's fake to me. So there's enough fake stuff in our world. It's time to be real. It's time to be real because real recognize real. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. Fake recognize fake, and real recognize real. So that's probably you know, one of the main, and remain very, very humble also, because this is not even supposed to happen. You know, we're supposed to be in nature and bliss and love and bliss, and the whole world living together in harmony and all this. This is not even supposed to be happening. So just this is not supposed to be happening, but because of the day and age, the time I live in, the confusion and everything, I feel the need to come here to use this medium, which is YouTube, to talk to the world, because I come on. What? I'm here. I'm supposed to shrink? They gave me that potential, that voice, that capability of reasoning, of thinking, and I'm not supposed to use it? That's what it is? That we're supposed to be numb to reality, like zombies? Walking Dead, that's what's supposed to be life. That's what it is for many people. They just repress the same button each and every day and be miserable and crabby with life. And then they get up at fucking 70, 75 and they're going to live in regrets. Like, you don't want to live in regrets. So that's very, very important to do the work necessary on yourself. So at one point, you're strong enough to face the world. Me, that's what I've done. I haven't been coming here live and direct from one day to another. I've done a lot of work on myself, a lot of videos, and I still do videos outside because I need to be in touch with me. I need to be in touch with me. I don't need to be in touch with the TV or the freaking hockey game or the fucking newspaper or any kind of nonsense in the world. It's all fantasy. It's all fantasy. So what do you want to experience in your life? Fantasy or reality? This is a question you got to ask yourself. What do I want to experience with my life? A life of fantasy, a life of illusion, or a reality that, you know, empowers you also? Not only that you see what's going on in the world, but you do something at one point that empower you to take your being to another level. You know that, and it's possible. If you do the work on yourself, if you're dedicated to do the work on yourself, because it's not being obsessed, it's being dedicated. You got to be dedicated to do that stuff. If you're not dedicated, forget about it. You're going to quit after a while. You got to be really dedicated. You got to have a strong why. And the why. Can't we have a stronger why than just looking outside and just looking at ourselves? Just looking at me, I get a strong why. I'm alive. Me, anyway. Maybe I'm a special vibe, but I really find a special vibe with life also. I find life very, very precious, very, very divine, this experience. And that's why every day I come here, it's a good feeling. It's a good vibe. It's a good feeling because this is a one-time deal experience, and I'm here to experience stuff, and I want to experience the unknown. The unknown. Each and every day I come here, it's the unknown to me because I have nothing around. I haven't prepared for 2 hours before coming to talk to you. I trust myself that I'll find the inspiration. I trust in the divine power. I trust in a lot of things. And once you trust, what's going to happen? You're just going to go on and on and on and on and on. And you're going to take greater and greater action. And you're going to starve the distraction and the nonsense and stuff that doesn't inspire you. Like, you want to have stuff, empowering stuff that inspire you. You know, you want to take your life to another level. So you need inspiration. So that's what you need. We need, not only you need it, you need to become the inspiration. At one point, you're going to need inspiration. Like, I need inspiration every day, but I needed it a lot to be able to see a bit of the more clear of the big picture. Like, that's probably why also we're here and vibing like that, is because we want to sense the bigger picture a little bit more. It's important at one point to sense that big picture, to sense that big dream that's out there. It's a big, we are in the dream, but we're so not present with life that we can't even sense the dream of life. We're stuck in hell and stuck in a place where, I need my tribe too. I need my tribe. I need, like, I don't like to say that I need you, okay, because I don't want to have attachment. Okay, attachment causes suffering. So if I say I need you, it's a need. I want you. I want you here. That's what I want. I want you here because this is necessary for you and this is necessary for me. And it's not, again, because I'm gaining monetary stuff with YouTube. I don't give a shit about that. I told you from a long time. It's about us. It's about us getting a better vibe with life. Just, raising our vibration, and just that can take your life to a whole new level. A whole new level. And I don't like to say need or stuff, but I want my tribe. I want my tribe for sure. I want my tribe. Just like, say to someone I love you, it's more I want you. It's like to say to my wife I love her, it's more I want her. It's I love her. Love is unconditional. Love is not that kind of thing you get between two person. I don't think that's really an attraction, but there is love. Like I appreciate love her, I appreciate love the people, but it's more I want them around me. I want them in my life. I don't know if I explain it right. I might go a bit. I want my tribe. This is want, not need. That's it. I think you're getting it. What I'm saying. I don't want to. Sometimes I go a bit. But it's just, if I need things, I'm going to seek it. And then where I'm not supposed to seek it, we're not supposed to seek it. Your vibe will attract your tribe, and they will stay with the people that are meant to stay with you in your life. They will stay with you. Like people that love distraction, they're not going to be here. People that love their fantasy, they're not going to be here. But people that wants to detox from this nonsense, they're going to be here, and we're going to stay together. That's what I'm not the guru of the tribe. I'm just a member of the tribe. I'm a member. I'm the one speaking, but you're doing I recognize myself in you. When I see another person, I see myself. So where's the difference? Whereas I'm just the one speaking. But I don't see no difference, no gap, no other level between me and you. That's the thing we do together here. And you're all, come on, some of you are older than me here and have more experience than me in life. So, you teach me a lot just by having a presence here. Like Red Rose is a little bit older than me, and to show up here every day and be here, that tells me a lot. Anyway, I get very lifted by that. I get lifted by your going to make coffee in my French press. Good. That's what I'm having, a coffee. Coffee is I don't know. I like coffee. Sometimes I'm gonna drink coffee for a year, then I'm gonna stop for 2 years, start back again. Like I don't have very much an addictive personality. I love things. I love the taste. I love but it's not because I don't need it. I don't need a coffee in the morning. I love the taste of coffee. I want it. But it's not because I need it. I don't get up and go, I need my coffee. I need something to boost me to do my talk. I'm high on life. Just I like the taste. Just like I like the taste of weed. I like the taste of cilantro. I like the taste. It's the same thing. But if you base your life on needs, wow, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer because you're going to need stuff all the time. That's what it is. It's a material wealth. So don't buy what you need, but buy what you don't buy what you want, but buy what you need. Don't buy everything that you want because it's not going to end. And that's what this world is. It's a very materialistic world. And we get lost in it a bit. I've never been really materialistic. I know I'm not a toy person, but I know some person are, and then you're locked to credit cards, to mortgage and debts and stuff, and debts is debt. So. But it's more that where is that? I'm disturbed this morning. I want out of danger hill. Bliss French press here. Choose coffee. Hot. Press. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds yummy. So yeah, so survival, eh? I want my tribe. That's it. I want my tribe. Want that dependency. Want that. Hold on, I want to read that comment. Want that dependency still out there. They're away from us. Carrot donkey. I am my tribe. Yeah, that's it. They found a woman body up the hill behind me again. Foul play suspected. So first, I want out of here to a safe place. Very disturbing. Yeah, there's some places are very. It's very wild. People are very, very wild. People are very wicked. People are very wicked. Coffee is for grounding, and hot chocolate is for rising consciousness. Yeah, hot chocolate, eh? Yeah, that's another. There's so much good stuff, and there's so much. The most experience we have with life, seriously, is tasting food. Honestly, I think that's one of the most divine experience that I have all the time is when I taste stuff, especially smoking cannabis or stuff like that. I love it because of the taste, because of the food, the taste and the food, the coffee. All this is the tasting ability, the tasting capability that we have. Even sometimes we miss that because we eat too fast, and we're not very conscious of what we eat. Also, sometimes it's cooked, and when you cook your food, you kill it. So it's better to eat raw. Eat raw the most possible. It's much better to eat raw, and if we eat raw, we have a much better enzyme. You need enzyme to digest, and cooking stuff like cooking, baking, and stuff. It's not really my favorite thing. I'll eat some stuff that Kim makes once in a while, but it's not like I try to stay raw. Because when you stay raw, also not only raw in this, like raw to me is natural. So that's what you get here. You get me raw, natural. So yeah. So anyway, survival, and that's my triple R. What happened? Yeah. So my subject today, survival, and that's a good subject because that's the case of many of us. Many of us are on survival mode. As me, I live in Canada, and I'm sure it's pretty much the same everywhere. Babylon is Babylon. It's not very different whether you go from Montreal to Tokyo. It's the same. You'll see McDonald's, Burger King, and all the same bullshit of Babylon. So it's not very. So the survival game, I think, exists for pretty much everyone. There's a lot of suffering. So we need each other, but we need each other outside of our ego, also outside of our self-obsession and shit. And we need inspiration. We need to do something that first of all, each and every day, we need to get up with good vibes. We need to get up with feeling alive. Just feeling alive when you get up in the morning is a great start to do something with your day. Like if you don't feel alive, and if you don't feel like you have nothing, like we should always right away in the morning have something to look up to do. Like that's why I do this. Why do you think I say all this? Because I do it. That's my experience, and I stay with that experience because it's a very early in the morning is the best. Early in the morning I like the late night reasoning also. Maybe we'll do more on the Truman Show, but I find early in the morning is the best because you're very fresh. Your thoughts are fresh. That's why when we say la nuit porte conseil, sometimes we go to bed at night and we wake up and we're fresh. And the evening before, we had bad thoughts. We were very down, depressive or anxious or whatever, stressed. And then you go to bed and you wake up, you're fresh. So that's the opportunity that we have every day. We have fresh thoughts, fresh, so if we start our day with high motivation, high vibration, we have good chance to carry that all along the day. And we have a good chance to carry that all along our life. So to me, that's very essential to rise in the morning, to rise like the sun. The sun rise in the morning or move towards us. So I don't know what kind of movement it does in the sky. It's it's too divine and too sacred for. And I wanted to have Santos back on the Truman Show also, and the subject, what we're gonna do with Santos. You're gonna like it. If he gets back to me, he's supposed to get back to me. it's going to be let's go beyond the definitions with Santos Bonacci. And I'm going to bring him beyond the definitions, beyond the words, beyond anything that we've been taught. Like, I want to hear him beyond definition, beyond the whole star system being defined. Like, what is that? What is this very sacred thing? It's going to be hard because we still have to have put words on it or this. But I think it's important to go beyond the definitions, beyond what we've been taught, beyond what we already have in our heads, because this is how we're gonna grow outside of this program brain. We want to let go of the programming a bit. Letting go of the programming is a lot. To me, it's working on yourself. It's thinking for yourself. It's not something very hard. But some people, because once you start thinking for yourself, also you will be confronted with yourself, confronted to start, building something strong with you. So many people don't have that strength right away. They don't have that fire and strength and vitality to take this to another level. So it's something you build over time. I think the strength, first of all, the strength. I think we're all, but we don't have all the same strength, the same confidence. But I think it's something that it's not something I'm born with. It's because the experience I had with life. The experience you have with life are gonna somewhat become what you are. That's your experience. And that's why if you shrink, and you have subtle little experience, like a half experience life, that you're gonna have a half experience vibration. And to me, it's clear all this, but it takes a lot of work. I understand that. I was fearless until back on this rock. This last 10 years, the island has been invaded. Hey, Janik, what happened to Santos? Is he on tonight? No, not tonight. I don't know where it's going to be, but I was talking to him yesterday, and he was busy on the phone call, so we're looking into it. It's going to be soon, probably, but that's going to be, let's go beyond the definitions, because we have said a lot of things with Santos, but I would like to hear him, beyond definitions, beyond measurement, and beyond what we are told, like even about the sun, about the moon, about the stars, because that, for sure, like, it's not because I close my eyes and I'm not interested to know. I'm not seeking, but I'm interested to hear new information, or to hear different point of views. Different point of views. Like, come on, I'm not numb to reality. I know deep down I'm probably never gonna find out, but I'm still interested to entertain entertain. I don't like entertainment, but I'm still interested to I don't think I'll find out, but to reason about it. I think it's more a reasoning about it. Yeah. Santos lunched out. Yeah, he lunched out. I choose love over fear. Fuck the wicked. No, but he's interested. Even I told him the title. I said, we'll go beyond the definitions with Santos Bonacci. He was very, very excited. He was very responsive. Yeah. So there's a good chance it happened. It's just we have to sync it and all this. But that's my job. That's my job. I'll take that. I love that thing. I love that. Santos is not. Yeah, he's gonna be coming. He's gonna be coming. Bliss. I know you all like Santos, eh? You all like Santos, eh? That's what I said on the Truman show. We all love Santos, no matter what's been said or what is said or what. Me, I love the guy. I love the guy. I love his not his personal, but his personality is. I love the way I love him for who he is. For who he is, not because I absorb all the stuff that he teach, but he has a good vibe. He has such a good vibe. He has a good vibe, Santos. This is what I like about Santos, is his good vibe. It's his good vibe. Yeah, I know. I've never really wondered. I was nervous at the beginning with him. I was a bit nervous. The first hangout we did together, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit. It's big. I've been looking up to all this stuff before like many of you here, we go on YouTube, we're going to end up on Santos Bonacci at one point if you seek for truth at the beginning. At one point, we realize you don't have to seek for truth, but at the beginning, you seek truth for sure. I think that's the path we all take. We kind of seek truth, and we realize that at one point it's internal. But some don't, some do. But it's not my problem if you don't. It's not my problem if you don't. I'm not here, like I say, to save anyone. But Santos, yes, Santos. No. Santos has a great eye. He's on to something. That's it. He's just he has a good vibe too. He has a good vibe. I mean, that's the vibe. It's very important how people make you feel. Like if I make you feel like shit here coming in the morning, I don't think you'll be here at 7 o'clock if I make you feel like shit and I talk trash and I only am fake and this. I make you waste your time. You're not going to be here. But with Santos, I feel very... Very, very, very powerful vibe, and he has a lot of stuff to offer. And yeah. No, I like the vibe. So we're gonna have more stuff coming for sure. That's what we need to connect. That's what I wanted to do always, is to connect with great minds. I like that's what I want, to connect with great minds, and it's not there's. No, me, I don't take one side or another, or like I would connect even with Eric Dubé today. Like I would love to have Eric Dubé on the Truman Show. If some of you have contact with him, but I don't think he'll come. I don't think he'll come after what happened with Arthur, that we called out as a flat earth cult. That I keep saying it's a cult too, so I'm sure it came to his ears. Like, I'm sure they scrutinize that YouTube like crazy to find out who they can suck in their cult and who is to be excluded. Totally do not bother with them. Like, they do that. They scrutinize the whole thing. If you think they're not on YouTube and on the internet, this is feeding us another CGI 2.0. Me, the reality is something you experience for yourself also. If you always default to someone else to instruct you about reality, what is the sun, what is this, what is that, what is the mystery you get in there? That's what I'm going to tell Santos. Santos, I'm sure you want to find out. You want to find mystery in life. You want to find magic. We want to not only find it, but sense it. We want to feel it. We want to feel life like it's magic. We don't want to feel life like it's a subtle experience, pressing the same button day after day. We want to feel the magic, and life is magic. There is magic with life for those who are willing to see and take action and constantly go in the direction of their dream without resistance, without doubt, without any doubt, and without any delay. Without any delay, because we delay also. We procrastinate our greatness. We postpone it so much. Postpone our greatness because of what people's gonna think of us. Oh, what people gonna think of me going on YouTube? That's what I thought at the beginning. I was like a bit I was not very comfortable first video, but you become comfortable over time by doing it and doing it. I knew that's what I had to do. I knew what I had to do to reach that state where I end up here live and direct, but I didn't plan this. That came because of the Truman Show, because of me going live on the Truman Show, and then at one point I needed something like, because also the winter coming, I think I said to myself, I don't know when I started these talk in the morning, but it's been a while. We've been live and direct a long, long time. Yeah, we've been live and direct a long, long time. So, So, I don't know. It's just, what I was saying. Doing our part. Magic, the magic in life. Life is magic, for sure. But many people think that to access that magic, but it's because the instant gratification is there often, and that's what we expect that life to give us a great gift. We expect, but you have it already. We have the great gift. It's called life. We don't have to wait for anything to fall from the sky so we can start to rise and do something with our life. We have life. We have life. That's all I need. All I need is life, a brain capable to breathe, a capacity to reason, being healthy, and I can carry on. What's the problem carrying on our life here? Carry the truth, and that's our mission. Me, I knew it. It's just I was in fear to bring it out, but I knew it. I knew I had a mission from. I told you from my young days. This is not a random an accident that I'm here. It's not an accident. I don't feel it's an accident, or it's something that I force, or it's something that I do to reach to boost my ego. I don't give a shit. It's my mission. It's what I have to do. And I know it. And my heart knows it. If not, I would not be here every day. So my heart knows it. Once your heart knows something, you can't stop it. How do you want me to stop this? My heart knows I have to be here. And what? I'm going to go against my heart? No, I went against my heart for a long time in my life. Long time battling the heart and the mind and the this and that. Now, no more battle inside. Is just I listen to I don't even listen to the voice inside. I just take action now. Just take action without thinking. I don't think too much. If you think too much, you're not going to do it. So don't think too much. Just do it. Your heart tells you do something. You have a passion. You have something that drives you. Just do it. You know what? In a few years, you're going to be very, very thankful you did it. Very thankful. It's going to be hard. It's at the beginning, the change is a bit. Because you have to let go of stuff. You have to let go. And most people cannot let go. They're so addicted to the fantasy. And so you have to let go of the fantasy, the distraction. It's necessary. You cannot think for one moment you're going to live your dream if you're distracted. Forget about it. Forget about it, because all that distraction goes through your mind. It goes through your head, and that's what you experience. That's what you later going to experience consciously or subconsciously or bring to life. So, you want to program yourself to greatness, condition yourself to greatness. We all need this great, yeah, for sure. Fear is a bitch. Was fearless. Shall stay that way. I'll fight back. Yeah, fear is a bitch. Fear is a bit, and that's what's going to get to most of us. Most of us live in fear, and we cannot deny this. First video I watched from Santos, it was Reclaiming Dominion. Yeah, Reclaiming Dominion. What cult? Who? What cult? Oh, I'm talking about the Flat Earth cult. The Flat Earth cult, the Flat Earth supposedly movement. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's my way to see it. I'm not saying there's no truth, but anytime that you find yourself on the side of the majority, I think we should all take a pause and reflect. What are we doing with everybody all onto flat earth? There's I don't know if there's millions of people looking into it. Again, the numbers are inflated, so the numbers are fake. So is there as many people looking into this than we think? Or the numbers are like everything is a stage, everything is fantasy. So everything that comes out pretty much of YouTube from main channels, big channels, it's mostly distraction. It's distraction because they know we have left the TV and we go on YouTube, so they're gonna pump the distraction inside the tube. The tube will be full of distraction, and that's what it is. It's full of distraction. I know many people won't see it because they love distraction. They're married to the distraction and the fantasy, but some of us, me, like I said, it's okay going on YouTube, but it's not about creating distraction, and it's about empowerment. It's about upliftment and progress. Progress. I want to progress. You want to progress. I'm not here to stay on pause. So I want to progress, and it's all about the process. So how do you process your life? Do you process your life with positivity, optimism? Are you an optimist for life? Are you negative with life? All this is shape the outcome of your life. So your thoughts are very important. Your thoughts are very important. Very, very. So did the truth of the Federal not Reserve Bank ordeal? Yeah. This flat earth has weirded me out. Yeah, it has weirded us out. It has. Oh, salut Cindy. Salut Cindy, je viens de te voir. Electric Cindy. Moi, j'aime bien ça, ce nom-là. Là, ça te va tellement bien. Là. Electric Cindy. Yeah. No, me, what I... So did the truth of the Federal Reserve Bank... Yeah. The flat earth has weirded me out. Yeah, it has done a lot of effect on many of us. But it's just because also I think there's something in us that we kind of like to feel special and stuff because of our ego programming. So we kind of like to feel special. So we get to information like flat earth or things that people don't know. And suddenly you think you know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And you come out with this and you explain everything to everyone. And like it's an ego trip. It's an ego trip. That's what I've realized. Like, where's it gonna change? First of all, you pick up their fears, you pick up all their vibration, and most people are very, very much in fear, just in fear of a rock hitting the earth and destroying the earth, like a big rock from space. I don't know, they call that an asteroid or something, some kind of fantasy. But people love that because we're very much stuck outside of ourselves. Also, we seek a lot, but outside we travel, but outside, very few of us will travel the inside and realize that this is where the most experience is within the inside. You can have great experience on the outside too. You can travel many places on earth, but have you ever traveled the inside? This is exciting. This is very exciting because that brings you excitement each and every day. You go travel, it's an excitement for a certain time, then you're back to your routine or whatever it is. But that travel inside that you do each and every day will bring you vitality each and every day. To me, that's a joy each day. Each day I can hold the joy in every moment. I find Nibiru is coming. Watch out. YouTube is saturated in the ego trip. Exactly. This is what it is. So that's why this flat earth has weirded me out too. But in a good way, sensing the big picture. But that's it, because you ended up on people also that were not so much. You ended up on the Truman Show here. I'm not a guy on YouTube that will pump more fantasy. And I'm really, really about truth, about living it first. So yeah, so for sure, some don't know about, like, just if you go on a Truman Show and you start watching the stuff with Arthur, with other people, with the Who, with all this, like that Truman Show has a lot of information, can make you detox from that nonsense. I explain a lot of stuff. Don't explain, but I give my point of view on a lot of things. I've spoken a lot. I've spoken out a lot on that subject. And that can help people just to realign. Sometimes we're just going astray and we're too distracted and we fall into the distraction. The flat distraction is anything. The flat earth is one of them. So it's just not to fall into the distraction mode. Okay, get the info, realize there's no curve to the earth, but what else? What else are you going to tell me? Like, just that for me is enough. Just to know that there's no curve is enough to realize that the whole thing is a stage. It's not, yeah. Wherever you go, there you are. Yes, Truman, working on the inside is something. Shape of Earth doesn't intrigue here. Living on Earth full of intrigue. Exactly. That's why the shape of the Earth is not so much an intrigue for me also. People that have no intrigue, no mystery in their own life, they will default to that kind of mystery. I can't care less about the shape of the earth. What is it going to change? First of all, to me, it's shapeless. There's no shape. It's shapeless. So the only thing we do is we default. We default to because we need that intrigue. We need to have fantasy. We need to have sensationalism in our life in order to feel alive, because we cannot create that aliveness ourselves. So we default to that kind of stuff. I did it until I started to feel really alive, really vibrant, and then I started to purge everything completely. And I don't go on YouTube anymore, watch their nonsense, the explanation, the video after video after video after video. Fuck, I put out videos, but I don't try to put out the same thing each and every day. It's a new vibe, it's a new beginning, it's a new, a new rising, a new, to me, everything is new each and every day. That's the intrigue I want with my life, the mystery, Like, that's what we all need. We don't need to default. We don't need to default. We need to bring aliveness in our life. We need to feel alive, and that's it. Can't even speak flat earth with my family. Weird that we have come to that we have to come here. Yeah, that's very weird, but that's the way it is. I mean, people don't want to know stuff too much. They're afraid. They're in fear. They're in fear and challenging your own self, because it's a regard. You have to have a look within yourself also. You know, and most people, they don't want to travel the inside. Like I told you, most people travel the outside. Travel the outside in the world. It's very important to find stuff on the outside, but very few will travel the inside and bring something magnificent out of there, because this is the most precious place we have to go, is on the inside. Like, and this is where you bring also that mystery. You bring, like Suzanne said, do we want to have a life full of intrigue, or, you know, so do you want to feel that? Or you want to have everything defined to you? You know, if you have everything defined, there's not much mystery in my life. If you tell me everything about what I have to need to know, if you come and define my whole life, who I am and everything, what's the excitement here? What's the intrigue? Where am I finding vitality in there, and joy? And so, yeah. It's just, and it creates a lot of separation. And they you know, the occultists, the people that know how our brain works, that they have studied the human behavior, and they do social engineering to analyze us. They know it's going to create more division too, and that's what it does. That's what it does, because we're very, very much stuck in self-obsession and ego, and then you bring stuff like this. So what do you think it's going to do? Now we're all excited. We're going to Flat Earth conference and all the fucking nonsense to sit with other people that think like us. We need to feel like, oh, I'm not alone. Like, don't be afraid to eat alone. Just know what you bring to the table, and that it's not confusion and illusion and nonsense. And you will not need to default with another gang that think like you, because you want to put yourself into comfort, can think for yourself. So you default to a Flat Earth conference where all kinds of people think like you. Now you're in comfort. You know, that's what it is. I see the psyop behind this shit. Come on, that's nonsense to me. Going to waste your time in the freaking Flat Earth conference, isn't it a waste? Isn't it? I don't know how to really qualify it. To me, it's really a waste of time. It's nonsense, because all you don't seek to think for yourself. You want someone else to feed you reality. Do you go there for that? You go there because you can't think for yourself. So why can't you start thinking for yourself anyway? Yeah. The Buddhists have known about the brain for 2,000 years. Exactly. You don't need to know if it's flat or not. Me, I don't care. That's it. It's not really about the shape, because what is that going to change in your life? You're still on Earth, and the Earth always been here. It's just we're asleep. We're very much in the fallen state, and that's all it is. If you, like, people get excited because, oh, they discovered the shape of the Earth. Like, what? You have seen it? You have seen it? Like, someone have seen the Earth? In this whole thing, we have a picture of the Earth. We don't even have a picture of the Earth. You know, a real picture. So what? You're gonna start having a picture of your flat Earth now? That's so nonsense. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I do care too. I do care too. But I do care too. That's why I talk about it. But I mean, I don't default to other people's thinking for interpreting my reality. That's all I'm saying. I want to make sense. First party. You know, you and the sun, you and the tree, you and the asphalt, you and the light, you and that's an experience. And you don't need another person in your head to feel that. This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. But people need other people in their head, because they can't deal with themselves, and they can't fucking take responsibility for their life. So they go to Flat Earth conference, or any conference you want to, where a master teacher or some kind of people on top will instruct you for your life, so you don't have to take responsibility to create something magnificent and create a living soul and travel the inside and this and this and this and that. So you know, this is all to me clearly. Yeah, they lied to us for sure, but what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do? They lie to you all the me. It's not the lies that bother me. The lie don't bother me. I've been lied to all my life. My mother lied to me. Everybody lied to me all my life. It's the insult to my intelligence that bothers me. But the lies, I mean, there's lies everywhere. You lie too, Cindy. Sometimes I lie too. I try not to. I try not to, but sometimes I fall into that default state of lie and deception. But you know, I'm born in Babylon. Born in Babylon. So I came here, the trouble was here already. I didn't start trouble, it was here when I came here. So, you know, I have to deal with it also. And I've been programmed, I've been conditioned, and all this doesn't happen from one day to another that you start letting go of your programming and you're super realigned and you're Jesus Christ. It's not going to happen from one day to another. So just take it easy, and the real thing is chemtrail create toxic rain and kills the trees. That's why we have lots of fire. But that again, Bozo, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's a lot of hype, and we give into the hype also a lot. And flat Earth is a hype. Chemtrails is a hype. I'm not saying they're not real. I see them in the sky like you, but don't you think we would be all fucking dead by now if this is like toxic chemicals? And I don't know. There's some things that I think I know they're very evil. They don't really care, but they love power, and they love greed and stuff. So I don't know. To me, it's more to engineer. I think there's a military purpose behind this. There's really behind the chemtrails and the stuff like that, the chemicals they spray in the sky to control to create rains, tornadoes, stuff. So you know what's the best weapon if you go to war? It's not freaking 25 helicopter with a freaking missile. It's a huge hurricane. Just send a huge hurricane to a country and the war's over. Like, you don't need to even... so you just send a massive storm. So I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to engineer the weather so that they can create major storm. That's my opinion. But I don't think... because I think we would be... it's like the gas in our car. It's like saying the gas in my car will kill me. The emission from my car. People on the side of the corner of the street in Montreal that are being gassed by buses all day long, they would be fucking dead by now. Like, if it's so toxic. Like, so it's a bit... There's a lot of hype. I don't give in to all this. I'm not telling you to believe everything I say. Do your own experience. Do your own reasoning. But to me, there's a lot of hype, and that's why questioning everything comes with that. Even the hypes and the nonsense that sometimes... bad this year. One begins to wonder. Yeah, that's it. Not dead, but full of cancer. They love us sick for big pharma. Exactly. Yeah, they don't want you to be healthy. They forget about the government that wants your health, with giving you a food guide, telling you what to eat. That's so nonsense. The food guide alimentaire canadien, c'est-tu quelque chose de stupide, ça? C'est-tu épouvantable comment ils nous prennent pour des cons? Hein? Moi, ce qui me purge le plus, là, c'est qu'on se fait prendre pour des hosties de cons. OK? C'est vraiment ça. Ils nous prennent pour des cons, puis il n'y a pas personne qui le voit. On se fait prendre pour des imbéciles, OK? On est toute une gang d'imbéciles heureux, OK? Puis on voit rien, on est deux yeux fermés, tabarnak, c'est ça la réalité, OK? Moi, te le dire, moi. Puis moi, te le dire en français à part ça. Toute une gang d'imbéciles heureux avec les yeux fermés. Open your fucking eyes, rouvre tes yeux à la vie, puis regarde qu'est-ce qu'il y a dehors. Tu sais, je sais pas comment le dire, je sais plus comment le dire, mais en tout cas... Hey, in Montreal, the wood above is no more legal. Yeah, the wood stove. Yeah, the wood stove is no more legal. Yeah, t'as même plus le droit de faire brûler du bois à Montréal. C'est-tu malade, hein, pareil? Ben, je sais pas si c'est une bonne affaire ou if it's a good thing or not. Là. It's like, does it cause really... I don't think it causes damage to the earth to burn wood. I think it's just to control you. They want you to use electricity instead of burning wood. But why would the wood burning cause damage to the earth? Like, all this is necessary also for the CO2 and all this, for the rainstorm. All this is, I think, is if there is naturally forest fire, that means it's very good. If nature take care of itself, that's all it is. And then we're just adding a little supplement with wood stove. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But Babylonian people will see something wrong with that, and they will tell you not to burn wood because, hey, whoa, we're depleting the earth of, I don't know fucking what they say, that kind of nonsense, pseudoscience. But I don't buy that hype. Yeah. You can collect rainwater in some places in the USA. I collect my own here, but yeah, there is places you can't even collect rainwater. I know there's so many. Yeah, that's real. You cannot use a wood stove in Montreal. It's forbidden. You cannot burn wood inside your house. Isn't it fucking crazy? They even tell you how to. You know what people used to do? You think they used to be plugged on electricity to heat their house 200 years ago? Then? Hydro-Quebec used to go to their house. They used to burn wood. We used to heat up the way we can. And burning wood, there's nothing wrong with burning wood. I'm sorry. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If something big happens, no wood stove. More death. Great. They don't really care about us. Exactly. They don't care. They don't care. And if something happened, no electricity and stuff, what do we do? Oh, no wood stove. You know, and we all gladly accept this like nothing, and we don't voice our voice for it, or even that. I don't think it will change. They're so evil that they have so much plan for us to keep us in an insane state and not seeing anything. So that is insane. I love Wood Stove Canada. What are you thinking? Yeah, there's no wood stove in Montreal. I'm telling you. Here in the country, it's different, but even here in my village, I heard that they wanted to ban it too. So they're crazy people. I'm telling you, crazy shit. But people, it's more important watching hockey and football than thinking about that, than reasoning about stuff like that, than reasoning about life. Come on, reasoning about life. Why would we reason about life? Life is life. Life is a fucking joke anyway to some people. Life is just a joke to most people. They think life is a joke. Because if not, they would take responsibility. So it's clear to me that some people just don't care. Yeah, that is insane. But that's what we should do. People, love life, show love, wake up and live, rise and shine. I'm going to have more. Who asked me for hoodies? Someone asked me in an email. I think it's Cappy. Cap, you want to ask me if I was going to have more? And yes, I'm going to have more soon, but it's just I need more funds. I need it's kind of expensive a bit. So I'm rich in love, rich in life, but monetary, I do with what I have. So I go when it's possible. But eventually we'll have more. Yeah. It's just I got to save the money, and eventually we'll go see the lady and unless I find a company that can maybe back me up and that, but I don't want to have credit and buy stuff on credit. So I prefer to wait but yeah, we'll have more eventually. Yeah. Can't wait for the apocalypse revelation. Do you think they ever going to say that Earth is flat? It's gonna come out. Like now, they're all happy. It ended up on the news too. It's on the news. It's everywhere, and they're all freaking out. The flat Earth people, the flat Earth cult is very happy that it ends up on the news and that's what it's planned for. It's planned to end up there and confuse people even more, put more fear, confuse people. So now they're gonna bring their one world government, one world money, one thing, one love, one this, one that. One people, one art, one destiny, one government. That's all it is. That's all programming. I see it today. 1-1-1. You're very, very unique. We are one, yeah, in a way, but we are also very unique. So to put us all the same in the same basket is very wrong, I think, because you have a very, very special vibrational signature in you, within you, on you, and it's very important to bring it out. And that's in that sense our uniqueness is very, 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 very powerful, very powerful, very powerful. And that's why we should not shrink and accept ourselves as just a member of a society, a member of the herd. We're much more than, I think we are much more than a grain of sand on the seashore. I feel more than a grain of sand. And I want to make you feel more than a grain of sand also. And I'm sure you do feel more than a grain of sand. But most people, the the reason why they don't take great action also in their life is the self-confidence, you know, that building of the strength of the, and that's very, very important. Totally not into NWO for sure. They call the fire department if you have a barbecue here with wood. They did it to us. Oh yeah, no, it's the rules and regulation and the stuff to restrain us. But again, like until we I don't know what has to be done, but I think it's a personal revolution first. Personal revolution. Realize that they lie to you and control you. That there's many lies that have been told to you just to control you. If you cannot sense the lie and the control of the mind out there, I'm not sure I can do anything for you. If you cannot sense that you're being controlled, or like if you, that means what? You don't have eyes to go outside your house, check the meter, electric meter on your house. That's a control. Just that, you know, the government of Quebec here have a société d'État that's called Hydro-Québec. Oh, c'est vraiment bizarre, Hydro-Québec, hein? Attendez un peu, mon Dieu. Hydro-Québec, les astis, un peu. Ma gang de crasseurs, Hydro-Québec. Ma gang d'occultistes. Hydro-Québec, ma gang d'occultistes. Freemason. You know, look at this. Here, là, they charge you, là. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's my electricity bill, okay? Look here. Where is it? Consommation, where is it? Ici. Les 33 premiers kilowattheures par jour. Hydro-Québec, là, vous me dites que c'est pas les sociétés secrètes, tous les francs-maçons, toute cette gang de crosseurs-là en arrière de tout, là. Regardez ici, là. Ici, là, on est facturé pour les 33 premiers jours. 33 premiers kilowattheures par jour. The 33 for the 33rd kilowattheure per day. They're fucking everywhere. They're everywhere. And Videotron, that's another thing. Videotron, that's a cable company. They're going to give you a forfait. 6 gig for $66. What the fuck is that? But no one sees that. No one sees that. Yeah, no more rent now, but that's crazy, Hydro-Québec. I'm telling you, and not only that, how can you be sure that what you pay is what you consume? They can charge you anything. They can now control that fucking meter at distance. So they can punch anything they want in your meter, boost a bit, and come on, we're so blind. And just on the bill here, it says right there. Why would they fucking bill me the 33 first kilowatt-hour? I don't know if you heard about secret societies. I don't know if you heard about secret societies, but if you haven't heard about the secret societies, I suggest you do a bit of research. A bit of research is needed if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say 33. Smart meters ignites fire everywhere. People are gone crazy with all the chemicals. Yeah, wow, Bozo, live it. Been to Quebec when I was little, live it. No more hydro for me, no more rent. Bliss, yes, I from Quebec, Montreal. Yeah. So, the you know, the occultists, the people that keep us in a state of low vibration, they're everywhere. And if we open our eyes, we're gonna see it. Why 33? Kind of weird, hein? Un petit peu bizarre. Il nous facture. J'ai vu ça. C'est qui a posté ça l'autre jour? Il y a un gars qui a posté ça sur Facebook. Je pense que c'est Ishra. Mon chum Ishra de Terre Plate, Québec, quelque chose comme ça. Il postait son bill d'électricité. J'ai dit, I seen it before, but it's like YouTube. It's like YouTube. It's a 28-day analysis. You go in the analytic section of your YouTube channel, you have analysis, but for 28 days. Don't we have months of 30 and 31 days and stuff like that? So why 28 days? Because maybe we should be on a lunar calendar of 13 months of 28 days instead of a Gregorian false calendar, if there's a calendar to have. If we have to have a calendar, maybe that's what it would be. That's what it should be. Hold on, I'm kind of cold here. My fucking window is open. Freaking window open. It's -10 outside. Whoa! Freezing our ass here in Quebec. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I put my lights a bit higher. We have a better lightning. I find I had them on the floor before, and I didn't have a way to. Now I found a way to stick them to the wall. So I said, "Oh, we'll put the lights there. It's better." I like to be in the light. You're not gonna see me in the dark here. I see people doing video on YouTube. Especially there's that guy. He talks about flat earth. He's always in the dark in his house, in his basement, in the dark, and like, what is that? Put some light. You know, don't be afraid of the light. It's like we're afraid of, but that's programming also. That's part of it. Anyway, me, I see clear in their fucking madness. They're all over. Secret society sucks. If they were there to do good, ça paraît pas Chris de tabarnak qu'ils font le bien depuis tant de temps. Non, non, ça paraît pas. Et sérieusement, le gouvernement, il y a un sérieux problème de conscience. Là. Je pense que le gouvernement, il y a un problème de conscience. C'est ça qui arrive dans notre société. C'est que le gouvernement n'a plus de conscience. Là. Le gouvernement, puis le monde qui sont au gouvernement, puis les gens à l'école, les professeurs, tous les gens de la société, il n'y a plus de conscience. Là. Il n'y a plus de conscience. On n'est plus là. C'est comme on n'est plus là. On n'est plus là, on fait juste exister, on fait juste... Puis on pose jamais de questions. Puis on obéit à tout. Obey, and that's all we do. Obey the order, follow the order, obey, and that's pretty much all we do. So, yeah. Not be afraid, but stay awake. We're playing over 300 miles. MTH hydro, we're paying over 300 a month hydrogenic. Fucking criminal. Wow, 300 a month. Here it costs me, it's not bad because my house is well isolated, so I say maybe 150 a month, 160, but even that, it's a lot. Like, fuck, it should be free. I shouldn't have to pay for energy. Energy should be free. It shouldn't even be with the turbine and stuff like that. It should be, anyway. Each neighborhood should have their free energy device. I'm sure we can build that and have free energy. Don't bother paying energy bill. The gas for your car. That's another thing. We should work by hydrogen or water. I'm sure you can fuel a motor with water, create some kind of... Water is very powerful, so we can forget about gas, leave the blood of the earth in the earth, not extracting it, because that's what we do. You know, they do the same thing with us. You go give your blood, but that's what they do. They extract your blood and they extract the blood of the earth. So if we stop maybe giving our blood, they're going to stop extracting the blood of the earth. You know, this goes together for me. But anyway, it's common sense, not really common practice in our day and age. So it's to bring back that common practice with the common sense. To me, it's kind of easy to see, but I don't know. Some people think it's more important.
Now this is still Lorenzo representing for the True Man Show, you know.
Break time.
Academie, my brother for life, you see it, the True Man himself. Whoa, yeah.
Pull up.
Now this is still Lorenzo representing for the True Man Show, you know. Man like Janik, my brother for life, you see it, the True Man himself. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. The True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all the stumbling blocks in our way. The True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all them jump and sounds in our way. Yeah. Even in a difficult times, when I've got so much things on my mind, waiting for my bread and it's so hard to find. Ain't no giving in, victory is mine, yeah. Sometimes it's gonna get real tough. It feels like my best is not good enough. And even when it feels like no one cares, the True Man Show is one person, yeah. True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all the stumbling blocks in our way. Brother Janik is a warrior. Gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all them jump and sounds in no way. Yeah. There's got to be a solution. There's got to be a way out. We put the work in motion, moving forward with no doubt. The true man shows on a mission, and we've got no time to waste. It's all about progress. Moving forward is a true man aim. The true man show is a warrior. Gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all them stumbling blocks in no way. True man show is a warrior. Gonna break down all of them barriers and free myself from all the stumbling blocks in no way. Yeah. Even in a difficult times, when I've got so much things on my mind, hunting for my bread and it's so hard to find. Ain't no giving in, victory is mine, yeah. Sometimes it's gonna get real tough. It feels like my best is not good enough. And even when it seems like no one cares, the true man show will persevere. The true man show is a warrior. Gonna break down all of them barriers and free myself from all the stumbling blocks in my way. The true man show is a warrior. Gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves. Yeah.
Free ourselves. I love that song.
I love that song. I love that song. King Lorenzo. King Lorenzo, real reggae artist. Go check him out. Seriously, he's got some not wicked stuff, some great stuff. Some great stuff, great vibe. King Lorenzo is just a great man. I had such a high vibe with him on the Truman Show. I looked at it again sometimes because it goes so fast. You know, that's why I have to be present in those moments because they go so fast. Like that interview with King Lorenzo, interview with Blackout J, with any reggae artist or anybody that come or anybody, like even here, I have to be present because it goes so fast, and I love those moments. I love those energetic moments that we feel alive each and every time. So yeah, so King Lorenzo, check him out. Great stuff. I don't do this just to promote their vibe, but I promote him because he's a real reggae artist. He's I know what I'm talking about. I've been with the guy. I've talked to the guy. I've been interacting offline with the guy. A real reggae artist from the heart with such a big heart, such a, you know, you feel that the goodness, the greatness, the good art at start is something you can feel from some people. Some people are very lovey and a good channel to watch on YouTube for rainy days. My self-reliance, yeah. Woohoo! Rock in the room here. Great. Red Rose. No, we're going to have more music coming also. I'm working on Reggae Goes Well in Florida. Hey, for sure. I have them on the channel too. I think you can download them. There's no problem for that. I don't see any problem with that. And for sure, like I say, you know, each and every day do something to make this world a better place. We can do it. It's first of all personal revolution, you know, that we all need this. We all, even me today, I cannot tell you I don't need a personal revolution. I need a personal revolution each and every day. You know, each and every day is a new beginning, is a new start, is a new way we can look at life with more positivity, optimism. Like I said, optimism and positivity is very, very important. Faut rester positif avec la vie. Faut rester positif. Faut rester en vie. Faut rester en vie avec la vie. C'est juste ça, c'est rester en vie. Puis juste ça, rester en vie, là, on a besoin de l'autre pour rester en vie. T'sais. On peut pas rester en vie si moi, j'ai pas d'autres personnes. Pas mes frères et sœurs alentour de moi. I don't have my family. You know, we need We need the family to survive. We need, like I said, start a Mixcloud page, Suma. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on SoundCloud or Mixcloud. I'm doing like there's gonna be like 20 dub plates at the end. There's a lot more coming. I'm working every day on something. Like I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave you here. I gotta start setting an interview with Naman on the Truman Show because I want to have Naman on the Truman Show. I sent an invitation to Elements. I love that guy. Elements. Watch him. Elements. He's great. A guy from Martinique, I think he's from the islands. So every time, during the day, I don't sit on the couch and waste my time. And no, I try to make things happen, to make this life more free and beautiful. And that's the work I do each and every day. But there will be more coming, more dub plate, more. And I will, because I find it's very fun. If you ask me if I'm proud of something today and what I did, are you proud of what you did? Are you proud of do you take pride in this? In nothing that I've done here. Nothing that I've done here. Not any videos. To me, it's just normal. It's something that came natural from me to give that back to humanity, to whatever who watches it, to inspire. But if I'm proud of something, is those dub plate. That I'm proud of it. That I'm proud of it because that is huge to me. You ask me if I'm proud of something, if I take pride in something, is those dub plates. Because that's the result. That's the result of all the work I've put in. The reggae group on Facebook, the connection with the reggae artists on the Truman Show. All this is the work of 2-3 years of work put in there, those dub plate, to get in touch, to break my fears, to really. So it's, if you ask me if I'm proud of something, that's the dub plate session, the Truman Rise and Shine dub plate session, and there will be more coming. And that, yes, I'm very very proud of it. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. And that's okay to take pride in your stuff. That's going to push you to do more. It's going to push me to do more dub plates with more artists and more rhythms. And I love reggae music, so I push what I love for sure. So that's it. I want a immunity, but I want also immunity within my community. That's what I want. Immunity, community, immunity. We got to be together. We have to work together. And that's possible. Why not? So hard. Tears hard. Bliss. It's been very hard, but I'm no complaining. It made me who I am. That's it. It made you who you are. That's why I don't complain. I don't pass time complaining about my past, because it made me who I am. Very, very true. I'm proud of my own music too, Jenny. Can't wait to sell soon. Yeah. No, you got to take pride in your stuff. When you do something, me, I don't take pride in any video here. This is just a talk, an uplifting talk we do in the morning, and there's no pride here. There's no ego, no pride. But accomplishment or doing something that really empower me, if you talk about something, is those that play. Me, that is so big for me. That is so, if you would know how I feel about those inside my heart, and also that they came very, very naturally from the artist. That this is a very divine creation, and I think it's pretty much new. I haven't seen that so many places, the compilation of the plate, so many different reggae artists and stuff. So it's I think something, that's what I wanted. I didn't want to create something unique to be different than others, but I am unique and I know it. And I know I'm here to create uniqueness, and that's what I want. And I know you don't have the same fingerprint as me. We all have the same blood flowing, but it's not the same attribute. You don't look the same as me. So that we have that uniqueness. So I'm gonna be your first buyer, Triple R. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I'll be at the door. It's important to support, like I did a video the other day, to support independent artists. It's very important. They have bills to pay. So if you can pour a little $20 here and there to help them, it's nothing. So that's what I do also with the plate. I give them something in return to help them. It's not much. I don't have a huge budget, but it's just sometime, Teacher D asked me to buy him an amplifier. I'm going to tell you that Teacher D, I offered him something. He said, no. He said, go on eBay. He said, buy me an amplifier. He said, send it to me. He said, this way you'll be in my studio with me all the time. You know, that's what he told me. So these guys are real. I'm telling you, Teacher D, especially Teacher D, and a lot of them, not only Teacher D, but Teacher D is a man I really, really appreciate love, because he's so real. And I had these are the interview with Teacher D on the Truman Show are in my top 10 in all the videos I have on that channel. The most inspiring one that I had such an empowering vibe is Teacher D. Teacher D was amazing. Both interview. I had him twice on the Truman Show. Such a great vibe, the guy. So check him out. Check Teacher D. There's a lot of great reggae artists with great vibe with that, you know, that's what it is. So me, for sure. So rise and shine, live your dreams and live your big story. Do something every day to make this world a better place, to reduce world suck, like my bro says. Bliss all summer, yes. I work to be able in winter. Love you all. And that's it. Maybe we can close that with a little song. Hold on. Oh, we'll close that with Pierrot. I love Pierrot.
In the yard, Truman Show, come for shine. Hey, Johnny, good play, good music, come select and make the vibes, play the chart. Old school and foundation. Good senses get tonight, yeah, we say love and affection. Well, this original Pierrot Dreadless right about now, come to support the Truman Show. Hey, hey. But the rock ding dong, yeah. Well, this original Pierrot Dreadless right now, come to support the Truman RiseNShine. Yeah. Big up Janik, Kyle push the vibes, chanting down Babylon system. Uplift the love. Every day. Every time I see that information, it's so dangerous. In the name of privacy. Well, they confusing people just for them abuse. But the problem got solution, I say. Each and everyone can do this again. Get ready for the revolution. Get ready for put on repression. So switch up the beat, tune in Truman on the radio. Go on the web to know the situation. I said, big up Janik. It's the only way to keep to be free. Switch up to me, tune in Truman Radio. Go on the internet to know the situation. I say freedom of speech is the only way to keep to be free. To keep to be free now. Oh yeah. To keep to be free. Every time I see that, you know, corruption is the worst one beast. It's the same old story. I will live clean my space. And double trouble and the price they win. Yeah, the Truman and his work in progress. Let's stop the suffering. Know the Joe will tell us. Let's stop the fighting. Got them far from ignorance. So switch up to me. Turning Truman on the radio. Go on the web to know the situation. I say freedom of speech is the only way to keep to be free. Switch up to me. Turning Truman on the radio show. Go on the internet to know the situation. Freedom of speech is the only way. You know this Pierrot Dreadless right about now. Come to support the Truman RiseNShine project. Yeah, we got Janik. Then push the good vibes. Chanting down Babylon system and uplifting love. But the ragga dagga dagga ding dong day.
Oh, he has something else.
But the ragga ding dong day. Well, this original Pierrot Dreadless right about now, and I'm tuning to Truman Reggae Show Motivation Academy. It's every day on YouTube channel Upliftment and Progress at 7 a.m. Don't miss it.
You heard Pierrot. Even Pierrot tell you, don't miss it. Make it a date. Don't be late. I'm here every day, every day, same time. It's a consistency thing. We got to be consistent. And if you want, also that's very important that once you start doing something, if you plan to go with your dream and stuff, to develop consistency is it's the most important, most empowering thing. The thing that's gonna empower you the most on the way to your dream is the consistency you're going to develop with your action. The consistency is everything. It's everything. You got to be consistent. It's patience and consistent action. That's all you need. You need to be patient and constantly put action. Constantly take greater action, greater and greater action. And now I have to leave you because I'm about to turn yellow. I have to go exit something, and I'm leaving you, and that's it. So I love you. I want you very much. I want you very much. Love is already there. Salut, Abby. Bonne journée. You're going to Babylon? Yeah. Okay. Great. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day. Rise and shine. Good. Rise and shine. Give thanks for life. Bye. Abby's leaving for school. For the government. No, it's not leaving for school. I should not say she's leaving for school. I should say she's leaving for the forced government indoctrination camp. But she's aware. But she's aware of the camp. So once you're aware, it's a very different thing. Then you can be a glitch in there. Then you can be a glitch. You can be the one that's going to cause a bit of questioning. That's how I see it. So you are going to Babylon. But yeah, they like, I'm very clear with my thing. Yeah, she's going to Babylon. That's what I tell them. Hey, Sam. Sam is here? Oh, Sam is there. I didn't see Sam. Sam is there. Big up, Sam. Sam has a wrench. Probably an old wrench. Yeah, that's great. Big up, Sam. Sam is here. Yeah, Abby's gone to Babylon. Merci beaucoup, Truman. Big up Bliss. Big up Bozo. Big up Electric Cindy. Gardez vos vibes au maximum. Bien important. Indoctrination camp. Yeah, that's true. It's a forced government indoctrination camp. Let's see things for what they are. What, we're going to put our hands in the sand and not see it for what it is? Let's see the things in life for what they are. That's what it is. Then we all know. We always felt very weird in school. My body was rejecting the information and the nonsense in there. So it was very evident for me. So for sure, I'm going to tell my children. Like, I don't want to, like, even Sam, he's here. That's my son, Sam, for those who don't know. But that's my son. I don't like to say that. He's not mine. You know, even that feels weird. Say he's my son. Like, he's not mine. He's himself. Like, I'm just the father, but he's not mine. Like, even that saying that, oh, my son, my wife, my girlfriend, like, it's yours. Like, it's very, I think, now I've never felt like that. Like, he has his own wings. He has his own wings. I have mine. We all have wings, but it's to spread our wings. We have to spread them. And that's what I want the teaching I want to leave here is to spread your wings and fly. Break that cage open and start flying. We all need more vibrancy, more vitality. So, yeah, so don't make everything like it's yours. Nothing really. You don't own stuff you owe to life. You know, I don't own anything I owe to life. I owe to my children. I owe them the guidance, but I don't own them. But I have a responsibility to guide them, to give them some kind of teaching. You know, I'm the father, so for sure it goes. To me, it's clear that my children deserve guidance. They're children. Hello. It's normal. So whether age they are also, no matter what age, Sam, I talk to him often. We all often have deep conversation together, and that's what I'm there for. You know why I do this? Do you think to drive him to greatness, to drive her and him to greatness? That's my three big why. Why I have a bigger why too in the world, but to inspire my children, to show them that it's possible to be yourself in a world full of confusion. You know, just that can inspire them. And me, that I get what I have to get here is very relevant. If other people don't win, I don't want to be selfish. So I want all of us to win, and especially my children to be empowered by this legacy that I leave. That's just what it is, and Sam knows it. Sam knows it. Sam knows where I come from with this. I think he knows his father. He knows me. That's another thing too. That I wanted my children also to know me, to hear my voice. It's good to have children, but do they hear your voice? Can they hear your voice? The voice of truth, not the voice of illusion, but the voice of truth within you. That's very important to me, anyway. So I'm out. It's been a while. I'm here. I told you anyway, and during the winter we might do it a bit longer. So he's out, and rise and shine, live your dreams, and give everything you've got. This thing is a one-time deal. It's you don't have to be you've been dealt an end full of cards, but you don't have to be the joker in the deck. You can be the ace in the deck. You don't have to be the joker and the one that's gonna scrap everything and destroy everything. You can be the ace in the deck. We can all be an ace. Sois pas un 2 de pique. Là. C'est pour ça qu'on dit qu'on a une expression en français qui dit tout mon asti de 2 de pique. Là. Là, on dit ça souvent. Moi, je dis ça souvent. Ah, mon asti de 2 de pique. Ceux bozos, tu sais de quoi je parle? Ben, c'est ça. C'est parce qu'ils sont des 2 de pique. Le 2 de pique d'un jeu de cartes, c'est quoi ça fait? Il y a un jeu là, que tu mets des 2 de pique, puis ça fuck tout. Là. Ben, c'est ça. Be the ace in the deck. I think it's much better. And we can all be the ace in our own deck with our own deck of cards. So, I love them always. They're older. Woo! Yes, that's it. It is the 2 de pique. Hein? So, on ne sera pas des 2 de pique. On va être des as de carreau, des as de trèfle ou whatever it is. But faut qu'on soit des as. On n'a pas le choix là, parce que regarde l'état du monde. Là. Fait que c'est soit que tu es un 2 de pique, un joker ou tu es un as. You don't want to be a king full of jewels, but you want to be an ace. You want to be, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, Stud Bro. Long life, long life, long life, long prosperity, prosperity. I wish you all the best. That's all I wish for you, the best and nothing but the best. So, for me, for you, for all of us. To rise and finally shine. Shine our light. Shine our light. Speak French in my ears. Oh là là. Bliss, elle aime ça entendre le français, je crois. Mais c'est parce que je ne sais pas comment il y en a de vous qui parlent français ici. Là. Je sais que Cindy, Bozo, moi, il y a peut-être Leslie, elle comprend le français. Mais je ne sais pas s'il y en a beaucoup qui parlent français. C'est pour ça que j'essaye aussi de mélanger un petit peu les deux. Là. Je sais qu'il y a un petit peu de gens qui viennent ici qui parlent français, qu'il y en a qui parlent anglais. Souvent, il y en a qui viennent ici qui parlent français, mais qui comprennent un petit peu l'anglais, qui sont capables de comprendre ce que je dis, même s'ils ne parlent pas couramment l'anglais, ils vont être capables de comprendre un petit peu ce que je dis. Je ne parle pas si vite que ça, j'ai un accent français. Fait que c'est quand même assez facile à catcher. Là. Mais j'essaye un petit peu de mélanger les deux. Là. Je fais ça intentionnellement là, parce que c'est l'intention que j'ai. Là. Premièrement, je parle les deux langues. Je parle français aussi. Fait que ce serait comme un petit peu niaiseux de jamais l'utiliser. Là. Je parle les deux langues, puis j'ai la chance de parler les deux langues, puis de maîtriser pas mal les deux langues, assez pour m'en aller dans la vie pour faire mon chemin. Fait que c'est sûr que des fois, vous allez m'entendre parler en français. Premièrement, c'est ma langue maternelle. Là, c'est dans le quoi je suis plus à l'aise. Là. Si tu me demandes dans quelle langue que je suis plus à l'aise, c'est sûr c'est le français. Là. Sauf que des fois, je suis comme plus à l'aise aussi en anglais parce que ça va plus vite. Les mots viennent plus vite et les affaires la même. Fait que non, but translate. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I go like this in French and you don't really understand. But what I said is I have the chance and the opportunity to speak both languages. So for sure, I'm going to use both to carry my mission in life. And I'm going to sometimes come and mix a bit English and French, but it's all intentional. It's intentional because I want to, not because I want to draw a bigger audience and stuff, but it's in me. It's part of me. I speak both languages. So c'est sûr, des fois, il va y avoir du français. Sometimes there's going to be English. But to me, they're the same. They're so similar. Tellement similaires. So similar. Tellement similaire. C'est vraiment... fait que pour moi, il n'y a pas beaucoup de différence entre l'anglais et le français. De toute façon, ici, je parle franglais. Là, with my children, my wife, it's mostly Franglish. Là, so. Avec Kim, c'est pas mal English. But even that... She goes and speak French all the time, so it's never, we don't really pay attention to it. No. Everyone's in Canada. Oh, everyone's in Canada. You're in Canada, Cindy? Yeah, Canada. Yeah, I think there's you, Bliss from Florida. And I think all the rest in the chat are all from Canada. You're right. Yeah. Cindy, Bozo, Sam, moi. I don't know the other ones. There's 9 people watching live, but some don't all comment in the chat. There's Leslie that is not far from Canada. Leslie is right beside. She's in Maine. She's very close to here, and I think she's there this morning. I seen her before, no? I seen Leslie before. Did someone seen Leslie? I think the chat is too long now. I cannot go back, but she was supposed to be here this morning, she told me. So big up everyone, and that's it. States here. Express yourself in French Québécois is hard sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, ben, c'est ça, c'est... Des fois j'aime mieux en anglais. Des fois, j'aime mieux en anglais pour m'exprimer. Ça va plus vite. Je sais pas. J'y vais avec le flow. I go with the flow. J'ai rien de programmé. Là, I go with the flow. And, you get it raw. Là, you get it as it is. Là. Ça fait partie de moi. Là. Moi, je parle français puis je parle anglais. Je serais pas fake, là, puis non, je vais parler les deux, puis je suis bien à l'aise avec ça, puis peut-être aussi, ça peut encourager d'autres personnes à parler une autre langue, tu sais, si tu parles juste anglais, peut-être à un moment donné, tu vas vouloir apprendre le français, c'est une très belle langue, là. Il y a beaucoup c'est très compliqué, là, mais il y a beaucoup de choses que tu peux faire avec, là, tu sais, surtout quand tu viens pour composer des chansons et tout, là, ça devient très intéressant de... Anyway. I'm out! Rise and shine, live your dreams, live your big story, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to stop blabbering, or I'll stay here again for another hour. So I'm out. See ya. Live your big story. That's very important, and work on yourself. Work on yourself to keep that vibe alive, that aliveness, that avec le point levé, puis we're here to face life with boldness, not to shrink. He's out.